2, 1. Morning, ladies and gentlemen. MonroeMann back again. And I just wanted to share a few notes about the fact that friends come and go. On our phone, sometimes it gives you these automatic AI created albums or algorithmically created photo albums of like, look at your memories from this day 10 years ago. And it was interesting. They created this album for me from 10 years ago with people who used to be some of my really good friends. One person in particular. And I looked at that and those photos, how close we were, how many friends we had together, and all the things we used to talk about, this and that. And I realized today, click, that friendship is gone. And on one hand, it's a little bit sad, of course, but it's also just a reminder about that's the cycle of life. Something is born, something grows, something develops, and then something fizzles out, and then something dies. And that's all of us. That's what happens to us as humans. We are born, we grow up, then we die. This is what happens to businesses. Some businesses, they start, they grow, then they die. And I'm always just reminded, people think that like Apple may not, will go forever, and Google will go forever. It may not. We have no idea what the life cycle of these companies are. I often give the example of Blockbuster Video. Back in the 80s and 90s, that was one of the biggest companies in the country. Oh, excuse me. And yet, today there are no more Blockbusters. Same thing about things that come and go are countries and empires. The RoMann Empire, people at the apex of the RoMann Empire, you would never imagine that there would be a time when there would be no RoMann Empire. We could be in that situation right now here in the United States. Maybe in 50 years, maybe in 100 years, maybe in 200 years. It's not here anymore. The RoMann Empire, quote unquote, is still there geographically. Rome is still a part of Europe. Rome is still a part of Italy. And yet it's just not a major part of an empire anymore. Good morning to whoever joined. What's up, C. Garcia? I like drugs that are prescribed to me or that are over the counter and that help me reduce my runny nose when I have a cold. But I don't do any illegal drugs, no. What's up, Holly Dog? Good morning, CLVR. Great to see you. I was just talking about the fact that friends come and go. And when you say friends, it's the same thing with anything, even relationships, romantic relationships and things. I'm just reading recently about Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. They were married for a while, then they got divorced. Now they're married again. And there's rumors that they might be on the rocks again, and that relationship might be deteriorating once again. I don't know. But I saw those pictures of me with some friends from 10 years ago, and I realized I'm not friends with them anymore. And it's just okay. I guess I just letting people know, look, it is okay if your friendships don't last forever. Nothing in this world lasts forever. Even your depression, my depression, or your happiness, or your excitement. If you're going through tough times, it will not last forever. If you have a best friend today, it's very possible that best friend will not last forever. Biologically, of course, that best friend won't. Either you're going to die before your best friend, or your best friend is going to die before you. That's a fact. What's up, Lily Vicray? What's up, Russian bestie? Hey, how do you say welcome in Russian? I know, like, for example, in French, it's bienvenue. And in German, it's willkommen. How do you say welcome in Russian? Yeah, one of my friends named Riker left to move to Florida. So, CLVR, your friend moved to Florida, so you're going to lose touch with that friend. It's almost inevitable. There are some people who I am still very close with, quote unquote, who I went to college with, but I talk to them once every 5-10 years. So maybe I'm not really that close with them. They're not really my best friends. They were really close to me when I was in college. When I was in Iraq, there were people who, what's up, King Chimmy? Nice to see you. There are so many people who you're very close with while you're doing something similarly with them. For example, if you're in school right now, so that's really long. Dobro pozholavat. Is that right? Dobro pozholavat? Dobro pozholavat. Me live stream. My name is Monroe. I'm from Russia. Dobro pozholavat. Yeah. Oh, okay, I'll see ya. My mom just stopped by for a second with the dog to let me know she's going out for a walk with the dog. C. Garcia, only when you get busted for drugs, everyone leaves you. That is true. I mean, in the fact that, I know you're joking, but the truth is that most friends are called fair weather friends. I don't know if you know what I mean by fair weather, but they are only there in your life while the weather is nice. And as soon as there starts to be stormy weather in your life, these people disappear. I had a lot of these friends for many years in show business in New York City. There was a time, I've been on the cusp of becoming a star many times. I once had my rock band that was going to get signed to a record label, and a reality show was about to be made about it. I once had a movie about wakeboarding that I was producing with Avril Lavigne on the soundtrack, and that thing was about to take off, and that fell apart. And I've had a lot of situations where people saw me as, ooh, this guy's an up-and-comer. And it was very interesting to see, once it became clear that I was not, where things started to fall apart, these people just disappeared out of my life. And the truth is, some people who were in my life 15 years ago, suddenly they're coming back into my life as this YouTube thing starts to take off. I'm happy that it's nice that they're back, and I'm glad that I'm able to support them and inspire them, and I'm glad these people are, in turn, supporting me again. But it's very interesting that why did the communication end for 15 years when I was struggling? So when I was doing really well in show business in the early 2000s, Monroe had so many friends. Oh, Monroe, oh my God, you're so cool. Monroe, we're so impressed. Monroe, let's go out to lunch. Monroe, let's do this. And then when I got back from Iraq, things started to fall down. My movie, You Can't Kill Stephen King, came out in 2011, and that started to be a little bit of a success. People started coming back into my life. Then, over the last 6-7 years, nothing's been really much happening. Been going downhill. Friends disappear. Suddenly, YouTube's starting to take off. Friends coming back. I'm not mad at these people, but I do find it interesting that people come and go. And that's what I'm just reminding you is with your friends, do your best to keep in touch with everybody, but also people change. There's a genetic truism. I haven't verified this 100% independently through research, but something like every 12 years or something, every cell in your body has been regenerated. Again, I'm not a formal biologist, so check that, verify that, but I can understand that every 12 years, all of your cells are different, so you're basically a completely different person every 12 years. Literally a different person. Not only do you have new experiences, not only do you have new memories, not only have you forgotten some things, not only do you have new friends, not only do you have lost some friends, not only are you maybe in a new job, but you are literally a different physical person. So think about that. That kind of makes sense then, that maybe also every 12 years, you're going to have a different set of friends, a different support system in your life, because you're a completely different person. Let's look at these comments. King Chimney is laughing at something. A whole movie. Yeah, if you go, you can search on "You Can't Kill Stephen King." It's on Fandango now and Vudu and Tubi. You can buy it on Amazon Prime, rent it on YouTube Movies if you're interested. Can you shout out to Mike Harry Boss? What's up, Mike Harry Boss? I don't think you're here anymore because we're down to 2 people viewing. But Sigma Gorilla is here. Can you give me a pep talk? And I'm I used to believe so many people when they were writing their comments here, but now I realized a lot of people write things just to, so I don't know, Sigma Gorilla, if you actually did try to kill yourself yesterday. But I will say, it's a good topic for me to talk about, is the fact that things die in this world. Friendships die, dreams die, people die, and in that sense, it is okay to accept that you cannot keep absolutely everything in your life alive. Some things will last longer than others, but some things are going to be short-lived. And sometimes you can look at your photos from the past and you can be really depressed, going, why am I not friends with these people anymore? Or why did this person treat me this way? I mean, this person I was looking at 10 years ago on this photo, I have no idea why we're not friends anymore, but that person just dropped me. And that person had been one of my best friends for about 15 years. A huge supporter. And then suddenly it was just gone. And sometimes you have to ask yourself, did that person die? Which could happen. But the person didn't die. The person's still alive, but just is no longer my friend. Don't worry about it. Don't let it eat you up. You could really waste a lot of energy and emotions trying to figure out, why doesn't this person like me? Same thing with a relationship. If it's harder to just put it out of your mind when it's a romantic thing. Why doesn't this girl like me? Why doesn't this guy like me? You know what? Because that's the way life is. Nothing lasts forever. There's a really great song by, thanks King Chimney, or Chimmy, or Kimmy. Thank you for subscribing. Hope you guys will click like and turn on the bell. I'll talk about November Rain in a second. Let me read these comments. At the end of welcome, replace the T in the pronunciation. Say it as an S or a Z. Let me see what it was again. Got to go up. Dobro požalovats. Požalovats. Dobro požalovats. Lily. Lily's teaching me some Russian. Dobro požalovats. Is that good? Yeah, thank you, CLVR, for sending a shout out to King Chimney. There's a song by a band called Guns N' Roses. Guns N' Roses. Here's another example. I mean, just thinking about Guns N' Roses. Guns N' Roses in the late 80s, early 90s, whenever that was probably the biggest band in the world. They were huge. Everybody knew Guns N' Roses. Get rid of the Z, the V. V? Where's the V? Dobro požalovat. Dobro požalovat. Is that what you sound to say? Or dobro požalovat? The V. Where's the V? If you guys scroll up in the chat, you'll see what I'm talking about. Lily's teaching me some Russian, how to say welcome in Russian, which apparently is dobro požalovat. Dobro požalovat. Dobro požalovat. I don't know. Let me know if my pronunciation is good. Yeah, Guns N' Roses, I like them. They have some good songs. One of their songs is November Rain. And part of the song is, nothing lasts forever. Even cold November rain. Why? Right? But that is actually some wise words. Nothing lasts forever, even cold November rain. It works both ways. Cold November rain is difficult, and then it becomes cold December snow, and then it becomes yucky March mud. But then eventually it becomes beautiful sunny springtime. And that doesn't last forever because soon it becomes really hot, humid summer. Nothing lasts forever, even cold November rain. Now you're learning Russian. That's right, King Chimmy. Dobro pozholovat. Welcome. I can teach you something else, King Chimney, in Russian. I can teach you Menya Zavut, which means my name is. So Menya Zavut Monroe. So you can say Menya Zavut King Chimney or King Chimmy. Menya Zavut King Chimmy. You can also say Dobry dien, which means good day. Dobry den, Dobry dien. Nothing lasts forever, even cold November rain. That's the lyric from Guns N' Roses. That also applies to good things too. If you have a best friend right now, it is possible that next year or in 10 years, that person will not be your best friend. And it's okay. It's just going to happen. Really, I think my best friend when I was in elementary school was this gentleman, young guy, of course, gentleman. He was in elementary school with me, named Pete Sears. And we were best friends. And we lived right close by to each other, and we did so many things together. And he moved away, like in 4th grade, with his family from Port Chester, New York. He moved to Trumbull, Connecticut, with his family. And I was so sad because I lost my best friend because he moved away. And that was the first time that I was super sad about Pete Sears because he moved. And just like CLVR, like your friend moved down to Florida. But then about 6 months later, it got even worse. He was playing with his brother behind his house, his new house, and a boulder slipped out and crushed him, and he died. And so at first it was just, oh, I'm sad that my best friend moved. And then it went really downhill. Oh, my best friend is dead. And this was me as a 4th grader or 5th grader in elementary school. And that was very, very tough for me at the time. But it was my first lesson in reminding me that nothing lasts forever. Not even cold November rain. That was a cold November rain when I found out my best friend in elementary school had died. But over time, I got better. I still miss him, still love him. Hope you're hearing me, Pete. Talking about you. See, you're famous, my friend. You were on my live stream. But that cold November rain eventually becomes a little bit better and you feel better about your life. And now I'm able to use that sad story as an inspirational story so that you guys know, don't let cold November rain dampen your spirits for too long. Let me look at these. I pronounced the dobro pojalo right, but what's the other part? Let me see. Dobro pojalowitz. Dobro pojalowitz. Make the W very sharp like a V. Dobro pojalowitz. Dobro pojalowitz. Dobro pojalowitz. Is that better, Lily? We're all trying to learn how to speak Russian right now. Dobro pojalowitz. CLVR is learning Spanish. Buenos dias, señor. Yes, correct. Dobro pojalowitz. Dobro pojalowitz. There's someone who just joined here. Dobro pojalowitz. It means welcome in Russian. Lily is teaching me. Lily, are you in Russia right now? What city in Russia in which city in Russia do you live? I'm very curious. Dobro požalowitz. Welcome. We're talking about friendship and the friendships come and go. And CLVR, regarding your friend who moved to Florida, you can try to go visit your friend in Florida. Excuse me. Your friend in Florida can come back to see you. You guys can do Zoom, you can do Skype, text message. But once somebody moves away, you're just not going to be hanging out with that person as much. And so your friends become very fluid. Every single day, people come in and out of your life. Some days people come in, they stay for a week, sometimes they leave. Sometimes people come in for 10 years and then they leave. And you might be one rare individual where you have a friend who comes into your life and that friend is there with you throughout the rest of your life. And that best friend, typically that would ideally be your husband or your wife, and who to have and to hold till death do us part. That's what they say, right? Moscow, Russia. Very cool. I think I told you that I visited Moscow back in 1998. So I'm wondering if Moscow, Russia has changed a lot since 1998. I'm sure it's... Oh, yeah, Lily. We had that discussion where we're talking about me on the back of the bus with those three drunk Russian teenagers. Fred Leach says nope. I'm not sure what Fred is talking about. Nope what? Nope. I say yep. Oh, Fred, are you also... By the way, even though you're abbreviating the bad language, please don't do that because I have a lot of younger folks in here, and foul language is just not cool. I won't block you right now, but anyway. Fred, do you live in Russia, or do you just know a lot about Russia? Where is your Moscow, Russia knowledge coming from? And Lily is saying, yeah. Oh, Fred, you live in Japan. Hajimashite. Konnichiwa. O genki desu ka? Yes, Lily, we all want to know what the longest word in Russian is. Please share that with us. And Fred, what do you do in Japan? If your name is really Fred Leach, sounds like you're an native English speaker. My guess is maybe you're teaching English there. That's what I did in China. I lived in Shanghai twice teaching English. So much fun. And I cannot wait to go back to Shanghai and visit again because it's such a great, great city. Have you been to Shanghai, Fred? King Chimmy, now you're learning Japanese. Yeah. So here's your Japanese lesson. Konnichiwa. I believe it means how are you? Or is it, yeah, I think konnichiwa is how are you? Correct me if I'm wrong, Fred. But o genki desu ka definitely means how are you? So wait, konnichiwa maybe means what's up or good afternoon? Someone in here has got to know. Or look up what konnichiwa means so we can all benefit from knowing. I just know whenever you see someone, you can say konnichiwa. Fred keeps saying yes, but I don't know what the question that Fred is answering. Oh my gosh, Lily, who's in Moscow, Russia, just shared the longest word in the Russian language. All right, let's see how good my Cyrillic is, Lily. I'm going to try to read that out loud, okay? Tisyachevosimositobosimidesya Tidevyatimik Rometrovin. Lily, how did that work? Did I read that word correctly? Konnichiwa means hello. Okay. So guys, konnichiwa in Japanese means hello. O genki desu ka means how are you? And if you say genki desu, it means I'm doing fine. So I'm going to say o genki desu ka, and you're going to say genki desu, genki desu. Ready? O genki desu ka? You say genki desu, genki desu. Oh my gosh, Lily actually said my pronunciation of the longest word in the Russian language was pretty good. Horosho, Lily, horosho. Thank you, Fred. Thank you for telling me I'm smart. I just love to read. I love studying languages. I love cultures. Literally any single one of you can learn to speak foreign languages like I do. It just takes a lot of discipline. Not Yankee, not with a Y. It's a G. And it's G-E, like gang. I'm trying to think what an English word is that sounds like that. Gator. Think of the word gator, like an alligator. So it's Genki, gay, and then Genki des. Genki des. So you could say, oh, konnichiwa, oh, Genki desu ka? And someone could say, Genki des. Means I'm good. Fred, what are you doing in Japan? We'd all like to know. And are you originally from Japan? Are you Japanese, or are you an expat who's living in Japan? Hey, Kevin, good to see you. We're talking about everything that's going on in the chat, but we're coming back to the main theme. That's it, Genki, Kevin. The main theme of that friends come and go, and that's okay. And this is why I think it's always important to make new friends. Wherever you go, try to make new friends, because the more friends you have, the less it's going to hurt when one of them leaves. If you were to get someone to translate it in English, it would be something like 1,889 kilometers. Wow, that's crazy, Lily. MonroeMann, eres el mejor. Gracias, señor. Muchas gracias. Normally pronounced as one word. Fred is saying please. Please what? I mean, King Chimney is saying Fred, please. I don't understand. Kevin says that he is my best friend. Kevin, thank you for that. I'm truly honored that I am your best friend, and you are my best friend. And we got to do a pinky swear, though. Ready? BFFs forever. Oh, my God. And just think about that. I saw it on this photo album on my phone today. It just popped up. It said, remember this memory from 10 years ago. And I saw this friend and a couple of other people that I have not talked to in a really long time. And that person just got out of my life and is not my friend anymore. By the way, please click like. Kevin, if you're my best friend, I hope you will leave a like and subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell so you get a subscription. And so that person is no longer in my life. But now I went on this live stream, and guess what? I'm seeing familiar faces here every single day. And, Lily, I see her all the time. CLVR, I see her all the time. And I think there's some others here who I see very often. And I think I have a cut on my lip. Hurts a little bit. But here it is, making new friends here, making new connections. Yeah, we do need Fred to teach us about Japan and where he lives. But I don't know where Fred is. And it was just me and you, says Kevin Fisher. What do you mean it was just me and you? When was it just me and you? Let me know. 1 second, I'm just grabbing something from in here. If I could find it. Okay. Sing me a song, I'm sad. Well, today we're talking about friendships come and go. So you got to give me a friendship song. Let me see. Oh, here we go. In good times and bad times, knowing you will always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for. It's a great song. Keep smiling, keep shining. Oh, that's the keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for. In good times and bad times, knowing you can always count on me. That's what friends are for. It's a funny music video from the 1980s. If you search on YouTube for "That's What Friends Are For," that song will come up. And so now you got me a song. And Kevin, that is why I am singing a song to you, because we are friends. And that's what friends are for. Friends are here to help one another. The shortest word in Russian is "e," which means and it's super easy to pronounce. That is right. So that letter, the backwards N that Lily shared in the chat, is the Russian Cyrillic alphabet letter for, it's pronounced E, and it means and. I'm going to do another live stream just about language chat, because I feel like we could have a good time just talking about languages. Kevin has already subbed. I feel way better now, thanks. Jatin Dalal, what's going on? Thank you for clicking like. Good Jody, great to have you here. Hope you will click like too. Guys, hope you will subscribe. Oi. Lost my phone there for a second. Kim Chimney Bro is the next major artist. I hope so. The only way to have a friend is to be one. Nocturnal. That is a good truth. Like literally, I'm being a friend to you guys by doing this live stream, and as a result, now you guys are friends with me. The only way to have a friend is to be one. I decided to go on YouTube Live and reach out and say, hey, I want to be your friends. And you guys decided, hey, I want to be your friend too, Monroe. So thank you. Lily, I have a word I bet you can't pronounce. All right, Lily, let me see it. Try it. I'm going to try it, see if I can read your Cyrillic lettering. Thanks, Kevin, for asking everyone to smash that like button, everyone. Jatin Dalai. Kaise hai? Bhuk lagi hai. I don't know if you speak Hindi, but I just said hello, I'm hungry, which it is because it's 10:30 and I haven't eaten yet. So, Gajodi, I am from the United States. I live in Florida now. Nocturnal is Emerson and Natalie. Great to see you, Emerson and Natalie. Where does Emerson and Natalie live? I'd love to know where both of you live. Gajodi, where do you live? Jatan, where in India do you live? By the way, I'd love you to join the break diving channel too. It's my other YouTube channel here. I'm going to be switching over there too to continue this talk about friendship. So if you want to continue seeing me, please subscribe to the break diving channel. It's CLVR. Can you type that in? Break diving. That's the name of the channel so that people can search on YouTube and find it and subscribe. CLVR has a channel too. He's got about 250 subscribers. He does some fun live streams with video games and drawings sometimes. So if you want to check out CLVR's channel as well. And okay, Lily, here we go. Cheverashka. That's easy. Cheverashka. Am I right? Lily, am I right? Okay, Jody's asking how old I am. I'm 46. I think I look a lot younger than 46. I think I have a much younger personality than 46. You know, the key to having a young-looking face like this is this right here. Look. Sunblock. 50 plus. 100 SPF, at least 30. Anytime I leave this apartment, I put that sunblock all over my face, my arms, and my legs. If I go to the beach, I put it all over my back too. That's where I have the spray bottles. It's hard to put sunblock by yourself on the back. And sometimes it's awkward because maybe you don't have a friend. Even if you have a friend, it's so annoying with guys. I hate guys. Let me just say that. I am a guy, but I hate guys. Do you know why? Because, hold on a second. Oh, okay. I go to the beach sometimes with my guy friends. I say, can you put some sunblock on the back? And they go, no, dude, that's gay. It's like seriously, what is the problem? So anyway, because men are so stupid sometimes, and they have no control of they have no confidence in who they are, and they're scared what people are going to think about them. I had to get this spray bottle, and so I could spray it on my back. But it's so annoying, guys. If you are a guy, do not be bothered if your guy friend says, "Hey, can you put some of this on your back?" If some strange guy who I don't even know comes up to me and says, "Hey, can you put the sunblock on my back?" I will say, "Of course." Why? Because it's just a nice thing to do for somebody, because our hands do not go back there. It's impossible. I'm not gay. Even if guy is gay, I don't care. You want me to put sunblock on your back? Of course I will. I don't want you to get a sunburn. And the sun down here is Florida is super strong. So if any of you are guys, and here, it's always the same thing with girls. Just because a guy comes up to you on a beach and says, "Hey, can you put some sunblock on my back?" It doesn't mean the guy's hitting on you. If I were a girl, I'd do the same thing. Anyway, maybe that's just me. Some people think I'm weird. Some of my friends think I'm weird. But again, we're going back to friendships. It pisses me off so much when a male friend will not put a sunblock on my back when we're going to the beach together. It's so weird. I guarantee you, if I were hiking with these group of guys, and we were in the woods and there was no one there, that person would put the sunblock on my back. But that guy is so concerned about what other people are gonna think. And that's an important thing about friendship. We were talking, somebody said earlier that we were talking about how friends will leave you when you're in a very difficult time, but they will come back into your life when they think they can get something from you. It is weird to see, some people come out of the woodwork and start saying, "Oh, Monroe, I've been seeing your success recently with YouTube and this and that, blah, blah, blah." Most of them are genuine. Most of them actually do care about me and are my friends. But some people I know, the only reason they're getting in touch is because they think, "Oh, Monroe, maybe Monroe's the next person I should latch onto, because maybe he's the one who's going to make me a success. Maybe he's the one who's going to introduce me to interesting people." And I don't like those types of people. It's a similar equivalent to the gold diggers, the women here in Florida, in Miami Beach specifically, who are only after guys because they have money. In fact, they don't even care if you have money or not. They just want your money. So any of you women out there, please do not be after a man just because he has money. Be after a man because he has a great personality and he makes you feel great about yourself. You do not want to be with somebody just because that person has money. Money is not going to help you with a good relationship. Anyway. So, Lily, did I get it right? Jeverashka Emerson, the author Monroe Mann. Hello, Nocturnal. It's 9:19 for me. Still haven't fallen asleep. Wait, CLVR, where do you live? Oh, you've been up the whole night? You've been up this whole time, CLVR? The quote, I'll give you a useful hint, it means teacher. Monroe, thanks, Monroe, you're my friend now. You're welcome, King Chimmy. It's not your, Y-O-U-R, it's Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. Guys, you have to make sure you know the difference between your, meaning your dog, and you're a dog. Your teacher, you're a teacher. You're a teacher is Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. Please make sure you do that all the time. It's not break diving with B-R-A-K-E. CLVR, make sure you get that right. Don't spell that wrong again, or you lose your moderator privileges. Because then you're sending people to go support some other channel or something like that. Thank you, Mr. Goodcat, for fixing that. So yeah, it's break diving. Lily says, "Dang it." So did I pronounce it right? Please subscribe to the break diving channel. I'm going to be jumping over there shortly to continue a chat about friendship. Gajodi, awesome. Let's all support Gajodi's channel too. The only way to have a friend is to be one. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Thank you, Nocturnal. Thank you for sharing me whose quote said that. Lily said, you got it right. I'm going to give you another one. Here, Jatin is sharing one. T. Zametchatelin. T. Jamelatelini. That's a hard one, Jatin. Bye, Nocturnal. Kevin wants one more song. And one more time, we're gonna celebrate. Let the party with me, baby, one more time. Here's your song. A few years ago, I started telling my close friends that I love them because it's just true. I love you guys. I don't have any problem saying, here's another thing. I will go up to guys and just say, hey, I just want you to know you are one good-looking guy. And I'll say, look, I'm not hitting on you. I'm not gay. I just want you to know you're an attractive person. And some of them just say genuinely thank you, this and that. Some people just get like, dude, what are you talking about? I'm hoping maybe eventually they'll realize that they should just learn to accept it. There's nothing wrong with a guy telling another guy that he's good-looking and attractive. That's fine. My guy friends don't even sleep in the same bed if they're, yeah. CLVR, that's so silly. I have no problem. Yeah. It's just really silly. I didn't hear, I was in the bathroom. King Chimney, is Monroe Man your real name? Yeah. I was named after my dad. I am Monroe Man Jr., and he is Monroe Man Sr. Love is better. I'm learning more English. Are you the Riddler? Yes, Batman, I am the Riddler. Actually, the bigger Riddler is probably Billy Bob. Come and watch here when Billy Bob comes back. Oh my gosh, Lily's giving me 2 more Russian Riddlers here. Maybe Lily is the Riddler. Prelodavatel. Prelodavatel, is that right? Prelodavatel. Prep. Prepodalatel. Prepodalatel. What's prepodalatel? And the other Russian word here, Lily's writing, is, oh, that's easy. Strasvoicha. Strasvoicha. Good morning, Kekurap. Great to see you. Thanks for the likes, everybody. Lily says I lied. I gave you 2 words. Well, you're Russian. That's what Russian people do. I'm a Russian and I lie. That sounds more like Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? I'm Arnold. Yeah. And I like to pump iron. Today, we are going to talk about Monroe Mann. Yeah, he's a good friend of mine and he's going to help you with your muscles. Yeah. Maybe I can create a character that's like a Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonator. Let me know. I can also do Christopher Walken. Here's my Christopher Walken impression. I don't know if you know this actor. Oh, hello. My name is Christopher Walken, and I'm so happy to be here. I love all of my fans. You guys are absolutely amazing. There's a really great TV show on Amazon Prime, and it has me as a co-star. I totally forget the name, but I'm Christopher Walken. Just search for me and you will find it. Good morning, Kekurap. Batman, you already asked if I'm the Riddler. And I already said, and sometimes I am. Thanks, King Chimney, for summing to breakdiving. CLVR. Yeah, Kekurap, if you haven't, go subscribe to the breakdiving channel too. That's for my not-for-profit. I'm going to continue this friendship discussion there in about 5 minutes. Arkham Asylum is missing one person, and that person is yours truly. I don't know how the Riddler laughs, but that was my best attempt at a mad scientist. Kajoti's asking if I have a pet. I share a little dog, Dancer, with my mom, and you can see I got some dog food here, so whenever Dancer comes to stay with me, there's always food and water. Monroe Man just shouted himself out. I want to give a shout out to Monroe Man. one of the most amazing men I've ever met. He's funny, he's charming, he's good looking, he's entertaining. He served his country in Iraq. He's got a PhD in psychology. I mean, the guy has done everything. He even has one of the fastest growing live stream YouTube stations in the world. And so I really hope you guys will check out the MonroeMann YouTube channel, because that guy is top notch. Everyone tap that like button. Thank you. Are you kidding? I eat 200-pound weights for breakfast. Lil, are you kidding? Lily eats 200-pound weights for breakfast. She's so big. She's like a house. She's bigger than everything in the world. Thanks, Kekurap, for sharing some of my links. I got to get back to work, guys. See you later, Kekurap. Great to see you. The city needs me. I have to go. Batman, you will never find me. You will never find me. Well, unless you come back to one of my live streams, then you'll find me again. So guys, I'm going to jump off here and head on to the onto the break diving YouTube live. So jump off of here. See you on break.